Joe Juba, doesn't seem that long ago that you and I were sitting at my desk playing the first EDF and we're the first people in the world to realize it was awesome.
Yep, the very first people. No one else knew.
That's Joe. I'm Andrew Reiner, and we're playing the new one, which is Earth Defense Force 2025, which isn't that long from now.
No.
Hopefully our planet is not like this.
It's even more fun to think about the fact that EDF 2017 is supposed to happen in like 3 years or something.
And this series has a pretty long history. Jetpacks were not in the last two console versions, correct?
They were in
the Vita version.
No, they were in Insect Armageddon. There was a trooper that used jetpacks.
Well, I have no idea what the hell I'm talking about then.
But 2017 initially did not have it, and then the Vita release of it did. You could unlock
That's what I'm remembering.
The Pale Wing, and it's a sort of a fan favorite class from EDF 2 in Japan, I believe, which I don't think came out here. So,
and as you're seeing, you got ants palling around with, I don't know, Cylon robots, spiders, giant Godzilla-like creatures.
They're all the Ravagers. The Ravagers are a weird army of a bunch of like robots and insects, and in this game they add in like dragons and all kinds of crazies. Oh yeah, there's totally dragons.
And a bunch of different difficulties again. As you can see, Joe's collecting items and armors. And how many levels this time, Joe?
There are over 80 this time. So I don't want to. I won't spoil the exact number, but
you're going to be playing this one for a while.
Yeah, there are 80 of them, and not only that. So the achievements are also hilarious in the way that they just promote you replaying. Okay, so the last one.
What? They're singing?
Oh yeah, the soldiers sing now. They have a little song. EDF deploys. Da 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 da. Anyway,
go on.
Yeah, it's great. The power-ups are now no longer in 2D. They're 3D.
Big improvements.
So that's something.
Yeah, same sound effect for picking it up.
Yep. Oh, yeah. I mean, that's kind of like the Crackdown orb sound or the achievement unlocked thing. Like, I don't think you can get rid of that. But anyway, so like I was saying about the achievements. Part of what's funny about the achievements in this is now you have achievements for unlocking it on every or for beating it on every difficulty with every class. So it's like you need to beat it 5 times with Wing Diver, 5 times with Air Raider, Ranger, and Fencer, which are the 4 different classes.
You got to beat it 20 times to get all the achievements.
Yeah, exactly. At least. Not to mention the hours you need to spend like farming health and all that business. So I've beaten the game so far with Wing Diver here. The weapon I'm using is an awesome reflecting laser that I'm not normally a fan of the like ones that shoot out in a V, right? Except it reflects off of surfaces, which is not so great in a level like this, but if you're down in one of those cave levels, it just tears those guys up, those stupid spiders. So yeah, I've just
seems to run pretty smooth.
Well, it doesn't. It doesn't.
This level's going okay, but what's an example where it doesn't?
Yeah, I mean, compared to the last one, it is more consistent in its performance. However, like when I was playing the last level, there were points of that where it was just like essentially just running in slow motion. So some technical hiccups, but I mean, to be fair, the last level, again, not to spoil it, but it has some crazy stuff happening all over the place. So understandable that might tax the system a little bit.
Are vehicles in this again?
Yeah, vehicles in this one are not just sort of sitting around in the world, though. They're a part of the Air Raider class. So it's actually like a weapon that you take out as an Air Raider, essentially. So you can like call in a tank or a helicopter or a mech or basically all the. If you played 2017, you're familiar with the types of vehicles, and it's just it's just now they're specific to that class.
Gotcha. And how are the classes overall? I guess this is probably your favorite?
I really think you can't beat Wing Diver for your first time through. Partially just because of the mobility. I mean, look how I'm hopping around here collecting all sorts of things really quick. It's really easy if you're in a very bad spot to quickly just sort of be like, whoa, let's get somewhere safer. And then on your way, you can blast things.
And what about, let's say we're playing co-op, couch co-op, you and I sitting next to each other. Mm-hmm. What would be a good supporting class? What would you recommend people go with as, the buddy class?
I would say your two main classes are probably going to be Ranger and Wing Diver, and your support ones are Fencer and Aerator. So,
yeah, let's go in a cave. Those are always cool.
I'm gonna do here. There's a good cave one. Let's see, what is it? It's
you're just spoiling all this fiction.
Yeah, sorry everyone.
Don't look at the words.
Okay, I have to tell you, one of the most hilarious things about this game, I'm just gushing all about it, is that they start the game, the EDF starts the game super cocky because the ants are coming back and they've had, all these years to sort of advance technology. And these ants are still just big stupid ants. So everyone's like, oh, we can totally beat these guys. We can shoot down their mothership. This isn't a problem. And then as the game goes on, humanity just gets more and more beaten down and desperate until one of the sort of running jokes near the end of the game is like where the EDF command center is now located, like what sector it's in, because all the other sectors keep getting attacked and destroyed.
That's awesome.
So yeah, so that's pretty awesome. I mean, okay, so here's where the reflecting laser really
I'm
really
just
works well.
Checking this out. That's very cool. Those damn spiders.
Yeah.
I can't stress enough. Sorry, Joe.
No, that's
how much fun this is co-op. One of the better co-op experiences I've had in gaming. Maybe it is just because we're laughing the whole time, but yeah. EDF is just fun. And again, you could play it split screen or online. How many players online is this one?
Up to 4, actually. Okay. Actually, you wanna check out a co-op level? We can give that a go.
Sure. I like these new wasp creatures here.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's check out some co-op. All right, Joe, I'm already seeing the frame rate is not as consistent in split screen here.
It is definitely not. That's true.
Joe's on the left, I'm on the right.
Yeah, I'm playing the Ranger. I named myself Storm 1. I couldn't give up the old days.
I'm just unloading some heavy artillery. So I don't know what just happened to me.
So Reiner, okay, I'm dead already.
Whoa, I just blew up the city.
Oh, that's how I died. It was you.
Oh, seriously? You're dead?
Oh, yeah. I think you can come over here and see if you can revive me, though.
How do I fly? There. Coming. Storm 1. Apologies for that.
That's all right. I think it works.
Back button. You don't see that often.
No.
I'll switch to a different weapon.
Using the old back button. Yeah, you have to be careful for friendly fire. So my Ranger is very clearly not as leveled up as my Wing Diver. And that's actually one of the sort of tricky things about this is that when you level or when you collect weapons in this game, you only really collect for the class that you're currently playing. So it's not like on all the late levels as Wing Diver, I was collecting awesome Ranger weapons.
What is that? Oh, there's just sky blowing up. That totally sucks. So
you have limited energy. So one of the tricks to playing Wing Diver that you'll see is like down in the lower right-hand corner of your screen. You have the shared energy bar that your weapons...
I'm dead. I blew myself up.
Yeah. Your weapons draw off of it and your jetpack draws off of it.
You gonna maybe help me?
So this is another reason why I was recommending Wing Diver if you want to play, is that Wing Diver is way more agile than the other ones, the other classes, which means that even as a Ranger, it's going to take me a while to get over there.
There's a dive roll, right?
Yeah.
Nice.
I should also note that the Fencer is way slower than this even.
No sprint?
Well, the Fencer does have like a little... whoa! He has like a jetpack thing, but it's not like the Wing Diver's jetpack. It's more like a little burst thrust thing. But the Fencer is the class that you want to play if you're into a support class that has like a lot of firepower. Fencer has 2 different weapon sets, 4 weapons total, which, can do a lot of damage.
Oh, yes, look at this. This is what I love about this series. Just mindless shooting and chaos.
Yeah, and this game delivers over 80 levels of it. So...
you can play it for a while.
Yeah, and I mean, obviously, Reiner and I are both big fans of 2017 also. So this is, if you were a fan of EDF 2017, this is definitely something you want to pick up. It definitely continues that legacy.
And you did the review for us.
I did.
How'd it do?
I gave it an 8 out of 10.
And what is the big drawback outside of it being a little harsh on the achievements?
Well, there's, I mean, like you saw, it's just the technical stuff continues, which is why, I mean, one of the reasons that even though I love EDF 2017, I gave it an even lower score because, like, on some level, when you're dealing with like the sort of animation and collision and all that kind of stuff, like that stuff is hard. It's hard to ignore on one hand, but on the other hand, it also kind of adds to the like 1950s sci-fi B-movie charm kind of thing that it has going. So yeah, I mean, it's hard stuff to weigh, but I mean, ultimately it's a fun, simple, accessible game, but it also has a fair bit of depth with like all the weapon collection and stuff, and with experimenting with the different classes and things like that. So you can spend hours and hours playing this game.
And a bedazzled version of the Death Star I'm looking at here.
Oh, that's a mothership, Reiner. You've beaten one of those.
Yeah. And yeah, if you like games like 50 Cent Blood in the Sand, I'm just trying to think of some kind of fun co-op experiences that are a little different and just more about just the shooting mechanics. You can't go wrong with EDF.
Yeah.
It is a lot of fun, and we're playing it on 360. Is it also on PS3 or is it just 360?
It's PS3 also, yep.
All right, and it's out now, and I can't say enough good stuff about this cheesy game.
No, it is so weird that it looks like you should not like it.
Oh, there's
but
robots.
Man, it is irresistible sometimes.
I'm going to get out here, and here's going to be our parting shot here is of me taking a laser probably to the face.
All right.
And I go...
Where are you?
Right here. Yes! There we go. All right. Thanks for watching, everyone.